as a part of your surrogacy journey, one of the things that you need to do is to get life insurance, which is a great thing. It covers you in case anything happens to you. It is something that is paid for by the IPs. And if it's something that you've never heard of or done before, life insurance is basically to cover your life. It is there to cover financially for your family. It covers you for 1 year at a time, and if your journey lasts longer than that, I will continue to pay it quarterly until it's all said and done, until you're all better and able to jump around. It covers you basically for everything. It's as simple as if something happens to you and you pass, we pay. So you're carrying the baby 24/7. Well, this life insurance will also cover you 24/7. Not just about being pregnant, right? Or being a surrogate. If something happens to you outside of that, at home, at work, at school, whatever. If something does happen to you, it will still pay out, okay, to your loved ones, someone that you can designate, right? And so, again, this covers you for 1 year, or they pay for 1 year. The policy actually will cover you for 10 years. So if you choose to keep it, you can. That's something we can definitely discuss. If you already have life insurance and you know about it, you can definitely go to your agent and use that policy if you like, or make changes to the point where it will match your contract. If you would like me to help you, I would be more than happy to, and we can get it started. It only takes about 15 to 20 minutes at a time. We can do it on Zoom. We can meet here. I am, someone who can help you and assist you at any time, weekends, nights. It's nothing that you really need to worry about. You're going to get statements and bills and whatever. When you get those, you can just go ahead and send it to us and we'll take care of it. It's not anything that's going to mess with your credit. Life insurance works just like car insurance. If you don't pay for car insurance, you don't have insurance. So it's the same thing with life insurance. Life insurance is just literally something happens to you and you pass, we pay. Okay, and that's just the right kind of insurance that you should have. So with all that said, life insurance, it's not something anybody really wants to talk about because it is related to death. However, you got to remember, you're doing a great thing, right, for families who want to have babies. You're giving up basically yourself, right, to help someone, which is wonderful. That's why, we want to make sure that you have life insurance, because if God forbid something does happen to you, we want to make sure that your family is financially taken care of. I don't want it to come to that, but it is there. And it is for you, and it's for your protection. So during the life insurance process, it's not immediate. It's not like I talk to you for 15, 20 minutes and then get your info and that's it. So when I get the information from you, especially if we're doing it on Zoom or right in front of you, you're going to see everything that I enter. And one of the sections is going to be, about basically the risks in your life. If you had any major, medical issues. Some of the questions also involves risks, like driving and crazy driver. Do you jump out of planes? They're actually kind of funny questions. Do you fly a plane? Do you jump out of planes? Do you race cars? Jump off a cliff? That kind of thing. But once we answer those questions, what happens is that we will schedule a medical examiner for you. They'll be happy to come to your home, or you can go to a clinic, right? One of the clinics that we use is Quest. We'll find one that's near you. We'll schedule it. You just got to show up, show an ID, no payments or anything. So for the exam, they're just going to take your vitals, right? Your height, weight. They're going to take a little bit of urine, and I believe they take about 2 to 3 vials of blood. Once they're done, they'll give you a slip, and you can actually get all your results, right? And you can keep it for whatever you need. So beneficiaries is someone who will receive the proceeds or the money, right? The amount that is stated in your contract and paid out to whomever you wish. Now, as moms, we all definitely want to give everything to our kids. However, if they are minors under 18, unfortunately, proceeds cannot be given legally to a minor, right? So it's either one or two things. It's either it will sit there, right, until they turn 18, or until a legal guardian has custody of them, then they're able to pay out the money. The payout, the proceeds, does not have to be anyone related to you. As long as you know it's someone that you can definitely trust with the money and use the money for whomever you want this money to go to. Make sure that maybe you give them, your last wishes. If you already have life insurance, that is wonderful. I'm so glad you're protecting your family already. If you would prefer to stay with your own life insurance, that is definitely something that you can check with your lawyer or, double check through your contract. right? To make sure that it matches what the contract is stating. If you prefer to go back to your agent and use your own policy, I can definitely help you with that. I can't do what your current policy is doing, but I can give you what is needed to make sure that it matches your contract. Then you can take it to your agent and have them updated. However, if you choose to have a separate policy, which is okay. No one in the history of life insurance has ever said I've got too much coverage. If you don't want to stay with your agent and do 2 separate policies, that is something they can offer also. So if it's written in the contract where the intended parents wants a part of it, if something does happen to you, that is definitely something we can do. We can split it 2 ways, 10 ways, 50 ways if you want, as long as it totals to whatever your contract says. That is definitely a choice, right? However, you do want to still speak with your coordinator and your lawyer, and something that is you will need to negotiate. If it is something written in your contract, we definitely have to follow it.